Pretty. Good. Well, I think it's right to left. I think the second shot might help a little bit. But...
Right. Next.
Okay.
So she's going to find another fairway, perhaps. No, it rolls off the edge. Takes that over for her double. Lynn here for birdie at 2. Yeah, there you go. Birdie start.
Hit it right at her target page.
She's been very good with her course management so far, and another good decision and execution.
Fact, Paige, that he said, you have to be committed with me. You have to believe as much as I do that this is the right club, and it's right at it.
And so much adrenaline can be a part of the conversation early in the day, and choosing the shorter club, a very smart play to 22nd consecutive green in regulation. Just been...
That's ridiculous.
It's been incredible.
And she made it.
A dead start for Lizette. And then there were 2. 7 in a row, Jerry.
I like her chances.
How about that?
Solid.
Ellie Korda just continues.
It's the second teeing ground. You just heard a roar whilst Nelly was teeing off. Well, this is why Danielle Kang for birdie. So gets that shot back that she dropped at the second. Jessica to get it to 5 under par. Yep. Jessica trying to hold on to that.
Birdies to start her 3rd round.
Made a couple nice putts early. And another good one. That's a lot of feet of putts so far in her round. But these greens are very pure right now.
Demolish it. This is a really good line, left side of the green.
Hey, is she in total control of her game or what?
I felt, watching her yesterday when she was in the zone. And I know, Jerry, you're as excited as I am to get these proximity stats. That great approach shot. That's going to add to the...
Just to get some legs. Nelly with a birdie start. That's 8 consecutive birdies going back to the late stages of her 2nd round.
It's just golf is played differently. It doesn't mean one style is better than the other. It just means that it's different. And wow, 2 players that have really started to separate themselves.
You don't make it to 4 consecutive Solheim Cups.
Yep.
Very slightly. There's a little bit of jaw, it might move it a touch, but not much.
I would say right down the sprinkler line, Tom, but they don't have sprinklers in the fairways here.
That water.
Such a scary tee shot. This is 6-iron. Starting it right with a draw, using the wind to help.
Really
amazing.
Nice. Beautiful shot. You can
birdie.
Well, we've seen an enormous amount of feet of putts drop for Yulin already today. Not gonna be able to. 21 feet 4 inches. She's 3rd in the field. So even though she's hitting hybrids, they're still extremely accurate, at least so far this week.
Right on line. Just needed a little more. No doubt.
A little bit of everything. We saw Danielle Kang overdraw it slightly. There's absolutely no room over there to the left. Not perfectly on line, but we talked about how Esther Hensley had just
Pretty aggressive.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Expected it. It'll be fine. Just above the hole.
Celine Boudier's got about 15 feet remaining for par.
Good try. Oh, this is incredible. A birdie for Salas out of the gates. Birdie, birdie, birdie. She blinked.
Good roll there.
So it is a par. Seems like a bad score, doesn't it, right now? These two. But
I mean, it's just fun to watch.
Yeah.
I mean, they're both pushing each other. You know, once, you know, Lizette hits on the green, then Nellie's had to try to perform. And
Miscut at the Women's U.S. Open. On the range with her full swing. Evidently, it's paying off. She's already made close to 100 feet of putt, and we're on the 4th hole.
For 4 in a row. Oh.
Looked like a great stroke. Maybe just a little misread. She keeps her hands very nice and soft on the putting grip.
shot for Madeline Sagstrom. Coming off that lovely birdie on the previous hole. Wasn't far away from knocking it in for an ace, and is not far away from knocking it in here. So that's going to be back-to-back. And 40 years of age now. And that looked
Beautiful.
like a good stroke.
Really nice.
Originally from Hamilton, Ontario, now lives down in the...
Spicy, as Jerry might call it.
But it's a dry heat.
Just like opening the door of an oven.
Oh, Austin Ernst
That's...
gets one to go down.
She's going to go right at it. Staring it down, and she did go right at it. Another one.
Awesome.
Solo lead, but only for a short while. It's a good up and down. Keeping pace with Lizette Salas.
The green where they expected potential hole locations to be, but because it's a major that changes venues, you never really know.
Yeah, it could be that, 10 years' time. Short birdie, you'd be shocked if she missed it. Okay. A bit of a
Little recoil.
Yeah.
Maybe she wasn't as confident once ball left the putter, but 4 out of 5 birdies to start the day.
Okay. To 8 under.
Her third birdie today to get to 8 under par.
Nice.
A bit of a surprise from this young German.
We haven't had a chance of the gripping down on it.
Pulled it.
Yeah, it was left edge of the green on the landing spot.
She's got away with it, Jerry.
She has.
On a day like today, you get away with those ones.
That's the one she fans just a little when she takes some off it occasionally.
It's right on that ridge.
It's very quick.
Looks pretty good, doesn't it? Right on line, not quite enough pace. Great look there. Really get a sense of the roll on this green.
Low stress.
Yeah, easy 3. It's actually playing as the 4th easy. You never know. And in it goes. How many birdies are they going to make today? You just feel like they're going to birdie every hole out there. This is tremendous.
On the 8th green of Madeline. So Sagstrom can get one home again. Oh, just a little too much pace. So that was a moment ago.
Toughest drive on the course and into the wind to boot. Looked like it took off on a great line.
You're just looking. I really think you're just looking at.
She thought it was a little firm up there. part of the note-taking process.
Just a little right of the hole, baby draw, maybe 8 feet right. A little more.
Still landed pretty soft. Really nicely done. Another great approach shot.
Another birdie. Could she really make it 6 birdies in her first 8 holes? Oh yeah. 9 putts through 8 holes today in a weekend that is far from over.
Just a pitching wedge in hand. An opportunity to try to put some pressure back on Lizette and try to keep pace.
Well, right now, this a pitching wedge as well, her second. Boutier's even on the day and feels like she's been passed 2 or 3 times. Sailing out there right now. Salas from 120. The metronome swing here. Disappointed when she's only 12 feet away.
Like golf, the kind of golf everybody else in the field's playing, just not spectacular golf. She's going to give Lizette Salas a read here as if Lizette needs it.
Yeah. Good birdie for the 27th.
Zalite K for birdie.
She's been a surprise today. A pleasant surprise, Dan.
3 under on a round, K, and moves.
Get it to 17 unders and another one. Not quite. Can't make them all, although she looked likely to make them all today.
Oh, that was not the most convincing effort.
One of the poorest putts we've seen so far this week from Nelly Korda. Out in 33.
Under, working on a 1 under day. And Sackstrom trying to get into the act here.
Right up the left center.
That's gonna.
Yep, interesting stance there, Paige. Position.
Yeah, just punching a hybrid up there. Wise choice. Much harder to shank that club than the iron off that lie.
She did a great job of keeping balance. You could see her left toe was the
Iron for Celine. She's not exactly playing sloppy here at all. Really nice shot just right of the hole.
Yeah, Boutier's got a 1 under round going.
That lip in front of her going with 8 iron. Cleanly struck. Lip wasn't an issue, but drifting right. Gonna miss the green. Well right.
No problem at all. Shot, you're fine.
I think it's a nice bounce.
Gotta go.
So she'll need to make next year. It looks pretty straightforward.
Well, it is, except unless you get that leading edge to dig here. It is dead into the green. She did it nicely. Caught the ball first. Still slow, all things considered.
And so for the very first time all championship.
And that bobbled about a foot off the putter.
Good try.
Long Paige.
It's a good distinction. Doesn't speed up under pressure, maintains that. I am surprised that I haven't seen her complete more.
in between yardages here.
And you get the feeling that she really does almost have to play almost perfect golf with these short wedges, and there you go.
Look at this. I mean, again.
Go in. Go in. Oh.
And there you go. Korda well outside of Salas for the upcoming birdie.
And greens. It's harder to hit a 5-iron out of the rough than it is to hit a 9-iron out of the huff. Which is what you see.
Wow.
Beautiful.
Botanicate with a birdie attempt. And this to get into solo third for the win in the desert. One of the longest hitting players out here. And look at this run.
A little bit, just a little bit to the left.
And I would imagine, Paige, if you're Nelly Korda, patience is a big deal because you're playing with a player who documented is so much shorter, and you're
same with
waiting
Celine.
for shots. And yep.
The way that Celine played this hole, also a player that doesn't have the same kind of power that Nelly does. And
so, no change at the top, and everybody else moving a little bit closer.
The green, much flatter putt.
She's done that. Just barely right of the hole.
Good shot there.
To have a Botanicate over at 17.
Yeah, this for birdie to get it to double digits under par. And she does. So and that was very well done. Learned something from watching the other two. Doesn't need to look.
They'll need to look when Lizette's got a short one, or almost any putt all day long. But
yeah, you're kind of dead weighting those ones into the.
well, that started right of it. That needs to carry. No, it's not going to.
His nose is in the water. But it's not.
Merry Christmas.
She had water weight. She said it's water.
watch her heart rate. Look at that.
Not too bad. Right where she was aiming it.
She's had good speed all week. Needs it here. And that is very good.
Mm-hmm. She hit it?
I'm not sure she did. That was a really good look. And just the tap in par for Nelly.
Well, maybe the golf gods just didn't want to give her a birdie there.
Yeah.
That's just too much, right?
Yep.
Good
Nicely
three.
done. Yeah. Not a
Bit.
It's left of the hole.
Not happy, but safe.
A lot happier than if they'd released into that bunker. 8 degree. Just left.
Nothing good about that. I don't know. It's offline, a little too much.
Mark for Lizette, right on the direct line of the hole, but Lizette didn't run it over this, so she didn't learn much. Turning a little left.
So it's definitely a cooling off back nine for Korda and Salas. Nelly birdied 3 of the first 5, added another one at 13. And Salas, that one that just could not miss in the front 9. And a nice save for par for Salas. We've got a tie for the 54-hole lead in the women's.